Get ready to take notes. Open up your ears. Get ready to hear. Get this good old medical information. Let's pray and we're going to go in and we're going to turn it over to our nurse. Lord, we thank you and we praise you for another gathering together in your name. Lord, we thank you for our temples and we thank you for teaching us how to take care of our temples. We thank you for this time to gather together to learn more about our anatomy, more about our body, more about our biology, more about how to take care of our temples from the head to our feet. Hallelujah, to the intricate parts of our bodies and workings. Lord, open up our ears, open up our hearts. Let us take note. Let us do our due diligence to take care of ourselves as our nurse comes forth tonight. Give her what she needs. In Jesus' name, amen. We're going to turn it over to you, and I'll be back on in 5 minutes to, what is it, 9? All right, I'll see you at 5 minutes to 9. Go ahead, take it
All
away.
right. Thank you, Pastor Renita, and thank you for that wonderful prayer. And that's also has something to do with kingdom health. That's what we call it, kingdom health care now and stuff. Whereas we need to make sure that we're coming on and bringing you something a little different, and everything. Of course, we need to eat, and that's our holy word and stuff, the Bible and Bible studies and everything. But also, we need to know about our health so that we know what to pray for, and stuff, so we can be specific on certain things that we need to have happen, or and just being in the know, knowing everything that's happening and going on with us in our everyday lives and everything. So tonight, the topic on Let's Talk Medical is nutrition, but this time it's a part three. And what I'm bringing in this time is more diets. I gave you on the last one, which was part two, I gave you diets as far as concerning yourself with how we choose certain diets to meet what we need for certain illnesses, like low carb diets for diabetes or low sodium for high blood pressure. And now I'm just talking about not necessarily bad diets, but these are diets that a lot of people tend to eat. They're on the board behind me and stuff, and they're just informational ones that I thought and picked out of many diets. There's so many diets, it's ridiculous. You would never be able to achieve going through all of them. It will take you years to get through all the diets. But some of the main ones and stuff, I thought I would touch on them to end this three-part series in nutrition. So welcome to Let's Talk Medical, where the topic is nutrition, and it's a number three of a three-part series. So, just first of all, I'm going to give you some definitions and everything, and I always do that because I want you to know what I'm saying so that the stuff doesn't go over your head or anything and stuff. But in the top corner, let me see. Nope, right here, it says nutrition facts. I rewrote it and everything and stuff. And what I was trying to do with that is to make sure that you guys know how to be a label reader. First of all, you don't have to know all the jargon all on there and stuff. But what you do have to do is know, what, based on what's happening with you in your life, whether you're overweight or obese or morbidly obese, or um, you're not really a meat eater. So there's the vegan diets and stuff, but there's always a diet to tailor your lifestyle. But with each diet comes a pros and cons to it. You might be healthy in this area, but you're lacking this in this area, and stuff like that. So what I did was I thought I would just put out little things that would help you to understand mainly your nutrition facts label, but then also I'm going to go over some and detail some diets and everything and stuff. So welcome to Let's Talk Medical, where the topic is nutrition, and it's part three. of the 3-part series and stuff. So I want to read you a definition, a very basic definition of just nutrition, because that's what we're talking about tonight. And that would be eating a healthy, well balanced diet. That's it. That's what nutrition is. Eating a well balanced diet, because good nutrition, that means that you're balancing your fluids with your foods, you're balancing your salt with your sugar intake, you're balancing your fat intake, versus cholesterol and different things like that and stuff. So when you're balanced, that means that you're eating something that will be fruitful to you and that will be easier on your digestive system, because we put a lot of bad things in our digestive system, and it has to work so much harder and stuff like that. So that's why they say well balanced and everything, because they want everything to be, pretty much the best you can do. And the reason why they call it balance is because it's just enough salt, it's just enough sugar, it's just enough fat, it's just enough, this and that and stuff. It's just enough vitamins and minerals and all that in your electrolytes that you need to function and live and everything. So food and drink provide the energy and nutrients you need to be healthy. So that's the other part of the nutrition, is the food and drink that we consume into our bodies and stuff. Um, it actually, every time we eat something, we should eat something with the conscience of providing some type of nutrients to our body, so our body doesn't have to fight hard. Because I was told this, I was told you are what you eat, but also I was told that if you eat the right things and stuff, then you'll see the difference. It'll be fruitful to you when you're able to stay up longer, and move around. You're stronger, you're not fatigued, you're not crashing down. A lot of us have stressful jobs and everything, so it entails that we might drink a lot of coffee to stay up and stay alert and everything and stuff. But then you come crashing down off that coffee and stuff. Was it really nutrient filled? Not really and stuff, but it was something to keep you going. um, Other nurses, tend to drink soda, and the highest fructose syrup soda that's out there most likely is like a Coca-Cola or any kind of cola type drink and stuff. I couldn't do the coffee, so I'm a soda girl and stuff. Unfortunately, I'm not proud of it and stuff, because I got to learn, just like you guys got to learn, that we got to watch what we're eating. But the more we become conscious, you could get 1% better every day by just doing that, being conscious of it. So looking at a little live like this and stuff, it might not suit you right now. You might have it all together and stuff. I'm telling you, as the nurse, on board and stuff, I don't and stuff. But I'm learning as I teach you, I'm teaching me, and stuff. And it's much respect and everything. So the other thing is, talking about the different words. It's a lot of words that we will throw around and stuff, and things that you heard under nutrition and stuff. One of them is called calorie. And calorie is not, it's a big deal, but it's not what you think. You think it's some big old medical something that you got to know and stuff. No, a calorie is a unit of energy found in food. So when we eat and drink food, drink liquids and eat food, we consume carbohydrates and different things and stuff like that. Um, the calorie is the sugar in the food, or the carbohydrates in the food and stuff. So you need a certain amount of carbohydrates, because carbohydrates is the processing center for you to be able to process your food and stuff. And then the carbohydrate changes over and becomes your blood sugar. You need a certain amount of blood sugar in your body in order to feed your cells that move your arms, move your legs, move your feet, blink your eyes, talk, and everything and stuff. You need cells in every muscle in your body, every organ in your body in order to make them function. Your heart is an organ and stuff. It needs to beat. It's the engine of your body, but it's not going to beat if it doesn't have any energy at all and everything. So your body has to constantly make things out of this. Now what happens is we have certain illnesses and dysfunctions when our body is not, everything is not working in our body, and stuff. Sometimes we have a pancreas that provides a hormone called insulin, and so it's natural and it's in your body and stuff. But because we have so many foods that are pasteurized or whatever and stuff, and all of this stuff, it mixes the body up. And sometimes you'll hear something called the type 2 diabetes. That's when you get a little bit older and then all of a sudden you got diabetes, or all the people in the world are saying they're pre-diabetic. That means that there's a good chance you can convert or you can change and become non-diabetic, or you can convert and become diabetic. It depends on you by the choices you make. So that's what we're talking about. Welcome to Nutrition and Let's Talk Medical, where it's your body and your diets. So I'm going to give you a whole bunch of little definitions, because then you'll know what a calorie is. We need our calories. We just don't need a whole bunch of them so that we're now diabetic or something like that and stuff from eating too much or overeating. That's another thing. It causes obesity and different things. So we got minerals. You got to get your vitamins and minerals and all of that stuff. That makes sense now when you find out that minerals help our body develop and function, essential for good health. So minerals are essential for good health, and they help our bodies develop and function normally and everything, which is good health and everything. We want to be in good health. We don't want to be in poor health, because that means that, we can start making funeral arrangements. So we want to be in good health, or as close to that as we can. And like I said, one step a day, 1% daily will get you what you need to keep you around, unless God says different, and everything. So then you got your vitamins, and that would be the vitamins help our bodies grow and develop normally. So you got to have your vitamins and minerals. One helps our body develop in certain ways and stuff, but they call them minerals. And the other one is vitamins, and it helps your body develop. Yes. Let's see. What's happening here? Okay. Okay, sorry. Yes, I was fixing the phone. Oh my goodness, and stuff. But yes, and stuff. So welcome to Let's Talk Medical. The topic is nutrition part 3, and we're talking about diets. So you'll see all that stuff behind me. It's not written up there for nothing. It actually is telling you what we're talking about and why I got it up there and everything. So I will definitely stick with me and stuff, and I'll definitely get us there and stuff. So also, what else did I want to say about nutrition? Carbohydrates. So that's the one I told you. It basically changes carbohydrates to sugar, blood sugar and stuff. So some blood sugar is good, because we need the blood sugar from the carbs to actually provide all our cells in different parts of our body, because there's cells everywhere with that energy. So sugar is actually energy, but in moderation and everything. Hello, Miss Rosie. I'm sorry, I just got it on and stuff so I can see the comments and everything. Welcome and stuff. Good to see your name there. All right. And stuff. So then we got that was the carbohydrates. So there's another thing called electrolytes. And I don't know, I think everybody has come across hearing that word and stuff, because, you got the 24-hour fitnesses, you have all these different things going on and stuff like that. But we also, a lot of us have electrolyte imbalances. Not so much as children, because we could just eat junk for years and years and probably never even touch us and everything. But once you get older and you start really paying attention to your body, why do I got high blood pressure? Why am I on this medicine? What are the side effects? This is when you start getting into that uh, um, electrolyte thing and stuff like that, because a lot of medicines, if you got high blood pressure, you could be on a medicine, but if it's a what they call a water pill or a Lasix or something like that and stuff, guess what, you'll be tingling all day, and men or women, it doesn't matter, this is a human being and stuff. And guess what, once you tingle or use the bathroom, urinate and stuff like that, guess what comes out? A little bit of sodium and some potassium and so on and so forth. If you have a bowel movement, that's, a stool. The number two, I don't know what else good names, on here. Trying to keep it environmentally friendly, but it's called a stool or bowel movement. Those things tend to affect us as far as, I know you heard of the runs, the bubble guts, all those stuff. That's all in the stool department and stuff. But when those things occur, because of something else, which I'll talk about later and stuff, when those things occur, guess what? You lose sodium, you lose potassium, you lose magnesium even on the stool part, especially when there's diarrhea. We call it soft serve. That means it's just softer than a whole stool turd or whatever you want to call it and stuff. But I'm saying, welcome to Let's Talk Medical, and the topic is nutrition, and this is a part of your body, and so therefore, nutrition affects everybody. Everybody that's a human being, it affects. It affects animals. It affects trees. It affects everything and stuff. So that's why I'm saying this. Nutrition is nutrition and stuff. So some of the electrolytes are that are in our body, in our blood, period, that you can find them and stuff. Is one is potassium. If it's too high, it can cause problems and stop your heart. If it's too low, it can cause problems and stop your heart. So is potassium important? Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. And stuff. So then there's sodium. Sodium is what we call our salt, of the body and everything and stuff. Is it dangerous? If it's too low, it's dangerous. And we got to give you salt pills and stuff like that. I've never seen that, but a couple times years ago and stuff where I had to feed a patient salt pills, to bring their sodium up and everything and stuff. And the doctors was playing around because they couldn't, with the fluids that we put up and stuff, because you can't rush the salt back into somebody and stuff because it might kill them, but you can't just leave it low because you might kill them, and stuff. So you're kind of darned if you do, darned if you don't, and stuff like that. But it's very important, very, and stuff. And then there's magnesium. Magnesium kind of plays around with potassium. So we know potassium is important, but guess what? Magnesium is too, and stuff. These are your electrolytes, some of the most important ones you got and stuff. And magnesium, it works on several different things, but it's definitely in the muscles and everything. That's why sometimes, I don't know if anybody has ever had real bad pain or the Charlie horses. That's an imbalance with the potassium, magnesium, sodium. It's all of those and above, and stuff, because a lot of times when you are nauseated and you vomit, if you vomit a bunch of times, it could be from anything else, even a stomach flu and stuff. Because you lost that, you got to replace that and stuff, or your muscles start cramping up on you, because it plays with potassium and all these things. It's a perfect storm, and you got to keep that balance. And every time you don't keep that balance, your body's a snitch, so it will tell on you. So that's what I'm saying with this and stuff. So let me see. Where's my finger? Okay, no. This right here. Right above it says Na. That's sodium. That's the chemical name of sodium is Na. Phosphorus is the PHOS. Potassium is a K with a plus. Chloride is a CHLORIDE and stuff, and that's another element, on the chemistry table and stuff for you. And magnesium Mg right there and stuff. Those are what those are up there for, only to remind me that I needed to make sure that I told you those are some of your main hitter electrolytes that you need to have balanced at all times, or your body, like I said, is a snitch. It's gonna tell on you. And those things, if they're all over the place and the potassium's low, the magnesium low, the sodium is high, and the chloride is high, and the phosphorus is high. When those things are out of balance, you'll see the doctors going, wild, because we got to get those back in balance, or you might not have too long to live. And it's all behind something like eating the wrong thing. E. coli sets in, and then next thing you know, you have fiery diarrhea, or some. There's other illnesses that make this happen also, irritable bowel and different things, diverticulitis, and all those different things and stuff. Now, I mentioned those before, but those are the main reason why we have so much trouble, when we're walking, when we're fatigued and everything. Yes, Pastor Renita said, come on in, you guys, come on in, like, tag, and share. We're on several pages. Pastor Renita Jones page, and then we're on External and Exceeding Weights of Glory, which is our kingdom page and everything, the church page that I'm under and stuff. And then also we are on YouTube. So you can find us on YouTube. And like Pastor Benita coined and stuff, if you don't want to look at it on your little tiny phone, or you don't want to, if you don't have a computer with a big enough screen, you could go on YouTube and get on down and catch some of this stuff, because it's really a blessing to be able to know these things, but to be able to really figure them out and stuff. I got a treat for you at the end before I get off and stuff. So the other thing is metabolism. And we was talking about that. You got a high metabolism, you got a low metabolism. Metabolism is the process. it's not a high metabolism over. Well, it is in a way, but basically to metabolize something is to use it for what you need it for. That's what it's doing. A metabolism is breaking down what you need and snatching what it needs to have to do its work, and everything. So definitely metabolism is the process your body uses to get or make energy from the food and drink that you consume. So what you put in your body, along with the GI system, which is the gastrointestinal system, that consists of putting it in your mouth. So you see, let me see, this way, up above on this side of me and stuff, it says mouth, throat, esophagus. Now I'm leaving out a whole bunch of really neat parts and stuff, but it's mouth, and that's food going into your mouth. You prepare it, then you put it in your mouth. Throat, that's going to after you chew it up the best you can and stuff, then you're going to swallow it. It's going to go down your throat into your esophagus. That esophagus is a little tube, that a muscular tube that pushes the food that you swallow down, and it went past, down into that tube and stuff, and it works it and churns it and stuff till scoots it on down, and then it has a little flapper called the epiglottis that it goes in there, and then that thing closes over because it don't want your stomach contents to come back up. That's where GERD and all of that, I got heartburn and all of that stuff, that's where that comes from. Some of that acid then went back up, so it needs to close. That's the epiglottis. So after it comes down that esophagus, that chewed up food and stuff, now it's going downhill for processing. So then once it goes into that stomach, that thing closes off, because it's just like a toilet plunger. Like when you look at the back of the toilet, the water comes and then it flushes and everything, and then it closes back over there. That's what you got in there. You got one at the top, one at the bottom. Okay, so now we're going into the stomach. So the stomach is breaking it down further, getting it ready for other its other processing center. So now in there and stuff, it's getting stomach acids. These stomach acids are good when they're breaking down your actual food, not breaking down the insides of your stomach, which would make an ulcer and stuff. So it's breaking down your food and trying to get it into a happy place where it can send it on into your basically small intestines. Your small intestines consist of more than just the small intestine. It has other little friends, and they're picking at the food, trying to absorb a couple of the nutrients and stuff like that. And it's doing all of this stuff. Mind you, the metabolism is in there too and stuff, and it's getting what it need to get so that it can bring some energy into your cells and stuff and get you flowing and everything and stuff. So then you got after your small intestines, it goes into your large intestine. But it has different things. It has an ascending, transverse, and descending colon and everything. So this is a whole little process, but that's your large intestine. It ain't no joke. These things, we have to have them, and we need them in working order, because then there's other problems that arise out of this. So once it's in the large intestines and stuff, and it process, and they got a couple buddies and backup too, and everything and stuff like that, then it makes it on down into your rectal area and everything and stuff. And then it got some buddies and a couple little things it do. And then I know it sounds anus, but your butt, and stuff. And the anus is responsible for pushing the poop out, pushing the stool out, pushing the turd out, whatever you want to call it, pushing the number 2 out. The anus is very important, and we want to be able to push it out, because guess what? If it stays inside, that's a whole nother illness that I will not talk about tonight and stuff, but that's the gist of your digestive system, the gastrointestinal system, if that makes sense. And I hope it does, and I'll keep on doing little things to make sure you guys remember this and you remember that and stuff on different lives, future lives and everything. So then before it all went through all that process that I told you and stuff, it starts with the nutrition facts, picking up the right items and stuff, turning them around, looking at those different nutrition facts labels. That's what it's called. Knowing the serving size and stuff. This one says it's only 5 calories, and stuff. You like, oh yeah, it's only 5 calories. I could get on down and stuff. That ain't nothing and stuff. But it says it's 4 servings per container. So each cup is a serving. So that's only 5 calories for that one serving. It's not for everything that's in the bottle. So like this one, this is some vegetable broth. I try to get healthy and show y'all I do some type of healthy stuff. But I'm saying all of this to say that it says 5 calories. But as I'm looking at the nutrition facts label and stuff, it does say 5 calories and stuff. I'm looking on the bottle, but it says that it has 4 servings in it. So that's what I wanted. This is vegetable broth, mind you, so it got the littlest amount you can have. But I'm saying all of that to say that it has 4 servings per container, and each serving is 1 cup full, or 240 milliliters, and stuff like that. So that means 1 cup is 5. But we're not going to use 1 cup. We're going to use the whole thing and pour it all over whatever our food is, or whatever we're boiling it in, and stuff like that. And that's how you end up with 20 calories instead of 5 and everything and stuff. And so it might only have 5 calories, but it has 480 milligrams per serving of sodium salt. So even though it only had a little bit of calories, it had a lot of salt. So if you watching your high blood pressure, boop, and stuff, you just ran it up, because that's 480 times 4 and stuff. So you see what I'm saying? But sodium, like I said on the last live, it needs to be less than 2,000 milligrams of sodium. If this is 480 per serving, guess who in trouble? And we wonder why we already got high blood pressure, because we're not even reading the labels right. They found a way to do that, but we're going to start counting from here on out. We're going to start counting the serving size. How many servings in here? So if I use this whole container, how many am I getting? And how much sodium am I getting? How many carbohydrates am I getting? It don't have to be this. I'm just saying as an example. So that's when you're reading the labels and you're properly reading the labels. Yes, Pastor Renita said, come on in, like, tag, and share. And actually, this is good and stuff because we got to eat. We human. We got to feed ourselves. Even if we don't like food, for one reason or another and stuff, we got to eat. So I'm still gonna consume that vegetable broth and stuff. I'm gonna be a little more conscious of it and add water to it, which is I'll tell you about that. I got a little story on that and stuff. But you add stuff to kind of dress it down so that we're used to not eating everything all perfectly seasoned and stuff, and how we can start using these vegetables, this garlic. Garlic can be boiled down and then used as a seasoning on your food. And everybody likes some garlic and stuff like that. But also looking on those labels on the Lawry seasoning or the, no pun intended to these things, but you know how you see the garlic salt. If it say garlic salt, that means it got garlic and it got salt. You can count on it and stuff. So what if you shouldn't add no more salt to your food? Well, you already did because you put garlic salt. Didn't Charlene say garlic was healthy? Garlic was healthy. Did Charlene say sodium or salt is healthy? To a certain degree. Everything is healthy to a certain degree. It's when we go over that amount that causes all this mess to happen and everything. So now that I gave you that spiel and stuff, basically I'm saying just watch yourself and everything, and it'll all be okay. One more thing I wanted to do, because I talked about the nutrition facts label and stuff, is I do got it written up there. Where do I got it written? Okay, under the nutrition facts in blue, it says conversions. And I tried to do this the last time and I kind of jacked it up, but I'm gonna try it again and stuff. So 1 gram of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates was what they is the calories change into energy. That's what the carbs do and stuff. So you always hear carbs. They're on everything and stuff, but they're basically saying carbs are good when they're providing energy for your body. Carbs are bad when you got so many that it turns and converts you into diabetes. So that's the difference between that. So carbs, 1 gram of carbohydrates equal 4 calories. For energy, units of energy. You could look at it like that. Not bad and stuff. 1 gram of protein equals 4 calories. Not bad, 4 calories. But what if I need some protein and some carbohydrate? Then I got 8, and stuff, and counting. And then it's 1 gram of fat equals 9 calories. Oh, that's 9 units of energy. So fats might be good in moderation. And then we got 1 gram of alcohol. We're talking about not rubbing alcohol, not what is it? I don't know what other kind of other than rubbing alcohol. We talking about alcohol, gin and juice. I don't know. Alcohol, Hennessy. I don't know, but alcohol is 7 calories. So every gram of alcohol that you drink is, I did have that written down, but I want to change it into mLs, which is the thing for liquids and everything and stuff. But 1 gram of alcohol equals 7 calories and stuff. So, and calories are a unit of energy. We need units of energy. So when we eat not good stuff, we're just messing up those units of energy. Or we say, you know what, I ain't eating nothing. I'm not doing nothing, and stuff. I just drink me some water and stuff, and I'll fast and stuff. Okay, you can fast, but guess what? If you don't put nothing in your body, guess what happened? Your body start eating what's in there. It make it some food, it make itself some energy. So it's gonna start eating you. Your body will eat you. So somebody diabetic, I ain't never eating sugar again. And I'm not eating no food and stuff. Let's see where my blood sugar, yeah. It'll start eating it and your blood sugar will be just as high. So if you wanted it down to 100 and something and everything, it's gonna still be 200 because it's gonna start eating the fat, because all of us got some type of fat content on us, even the healthiest person. So it's gonna do that to us. So either way, you gonna get the business, because your body say, if you don't do it, I will. Just like on a pregnant woman, if you don't eat and you pregnant, that baby is gonna start eating everything, your iron, your potassium, your whatever it needs to survive. It's taking it from the host, and you the host, because you the one with the belly, and stuff and everything. It'll take what you try to put in there for yourself. So this is serious, and stuff. And this is nutrition facts. These are all facts and everything. So I gave you all the 1 gram of this and the 1 gram of that and everything, protein, carbohydrates, fats, and alcohol and everything. So if I picked up something, okay, I had this. See, I'm gonna give y'all little treats like this. It's a Martinelli. I don't know how to make it. It's a Martinelli drink, little apple juice. Oh, apple juice is healthy. Yeah. But anyway, woo, I know I cracked myself up. But anyway, only because I'm reading all of this stuff and I'm learning all of this stuff, and everything and stuff. So I need to make sure that I'm starting to look at, the bottles and stuff. But in a Martinelli's jar, aside from sodium and everything being in there, it's apple juice. Yes, apple juice with some pasteurizing and little seasoning to make it taste good and all of that stuff. Yeah, 43 grams of carbs, which is 1 bottle, which is how many ounces? 10 fluid ounces, and stuff like that. So that one little drink is 43 grams of carbs. Didn't I just say 1 gram of carbohydrates is 4 calories? I said 1 gram of this and 1 gram of that or whatever, right? What happens when you get 43 grams because you read your label? Then, it don't look so cute after all and stuff, because that one 43 grams in that 1 bottle, 10-ounce bottle, comes out to 180 calories. Yeah, 180, because it's 43 grams times 4 calories, and it comes out to, well, I think I did the math and stuff, but on the bottle it says, even though it says 43, it must have added something that it didn't put in there, because it said it's 180 calories per bottle. So it don't look so cute now, huh? It don't look like, yeah, this is apple juice. Yeah, apple juice and some other stuff, I mean, it's trying to be better than most, but yeah, it's apple juice and something else in there and stuff. So I'm saying all that to say that when you're reading the labels, you're going to catch on to it and stuff. And then we're going to be able to do a playback live where you tell me, oh, I had this and I was always drinking these every day, and I had me a little Gatorade, and it said that it only has 140 calories, but it's 140 times 2 and blah, 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 and stuff. And then that's where all of that come out. Then you like, oh, I don't want to stop you from eating. I want to start you from making wiser choices. Like, I have to make wiser choices. Now that I've seen this, I can't unsee it, and stuff. You got the Holy Ghost, you can't ungod it, and stuff like that. God is real. These calories are real. This nutrition is real. It's all playing on the same thing, your mindset and everything and stuff. So also remember when I was talking about the sodium and how the sodium has to be balanced with the potassium, and it has to be balanced with the magnesium, and it has to be balanced with the phosphorus, and it has to be balanced with the chloride and stuff. All of that to say that when the doctor orders these labs on you, I want a CBC and so and so. Don't worry about that part. Worry about what the results are. You got blood from me the last time. I went to the diagnostic place and they drew my blood and everything. Can you tell me what this means? They're going to probably get mad at you. But anyway, I tell my doctor that, and she'll tell me, Charlene, did you look at it already? Because I'll go right on my little app and look at, my potassium is what? And my so-and-so is what? And then I tell her, and then she'll order what I need, and stuff. Because even if I don't know everything, so I learned from my own doctor. But my doctor knows that I'm in the know. So she could tell me, Charlene, your potassium is low. Have you been, and have you been going through this and, and stuff, because they mean something. Did you have the stomach flu? Did you have this? Have you been throwing up? All these things, they make sense. So when they order the labs, they're actually able to diagnose you from the labs, and stuff like that. Like I told you, in diabetes, there's a thing called a hemoglobin A1C and stuff. And that measures whether you're pre-diabetic, you fall under this number, and are you really seriously diabetic to detriment to your life, it's going to come in these numbers and stuff like that. So when you see those, guess what? You still get to change them around. It doesn't mean it's the end of you unless you stop caring and don't take care of yourself. So it's very important. But when they order these labs, they're ordering certain things because they want to know. They want to know, is your thyroid messing with you? So they'll order a thyroid stimulating hormone level on you and stuff. They want to know, are you anemic? So they'll order a hemoglobin and hematocrit, maybe a platelets and stuff like that. So it's all these things and stuff, but they tell you certain things, like if your hemoglobin is down and your hematocrit is down also and stuff, it means that you're anemic in some type of way. What happened? Did you have an injury that caused some internal bleeding, and stuff like that? So it does make sense and stuff, and you'll be able to yes, Miss Rosie, overall health, right? Yes, because they want to see, they don't want you sick. They got to work too hard. If you're sick, the doctors don't want you sick, because then they have to doctor. they have to be there for you. They can't just get rid of y'all. She too sick. She got this and this and this, and stuff like that and stuff. So they don't want to work that hard, and stuff. So make sure that you let them know that I'm aware that I need to know these numbers. I'm aware that I need to know what my potassium is. And if it's super low and you didn't order me some stuff at Walgreens that I got to go pick up and stuff, I want to know why. You ordered me an antibiotic. What I got? What my white blood cell, say? Of course, you wouldn't be able to do that. I would and stuff. But I'm saying that's why if they're getting these ordering these things, make sure that you're, Miss Rosie said, help them help you. Exactly. Don't make it hard for them, because you want them to pay attention to you, because now she's aware and she knows that she needs to be checking her electrolytes and all of that stuff. And she knows that she's starting this vegan diet and stuff like that to help her nutrition and stuff like that. So she going to want to know her stuff. So I got to actually be a doctor to her. And this one, they don't ask no question. They just take whatever I give them. I give them this blood pressure medicine. They go home and they drop down to 0 and half dead or something like that and stuff. They're not trying. But Miss Rosie trying. Miss Charlene trying. Pastor Renita, she trying. She be in there talking about, yep, somebody told me that I need to check my magnesium. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying all of this, and the teaching is all the things I'm saying to you is behind that. And why are these labels on your foods? Oh gosh, it just won't show nothing. Oh, there we go, a little bit. Yeah. But why those labels are there, it makes so much sense, and stuff. Once you really hit the good spot of it and everything and stuff. So be good to your doctor so they'll be good to you and stuff. So then what did I want to say? I want to start on the diets and stuff. So I looked up some of the number one diets, not only in the United States, but in the world. I want to know what everybody eating, why they staying alive and we not, or we staying alive and they not, so I can stay away from their stuff, and everything and stuff. And they said one of the top ones, hands down, everything I looked on the Mayo Clinic, the CDC, and all these different things, and I went on, went in a real rant on it and stuff. And they said it's the Mediterranean diet. But come to find out, the Mediterranean diet is the same diet we've been doing in the hospitals for years. It's our basic knowledge of nutrition and stuff. And that's what the Mediterranean diet is. So it's not really a diet. It's a healthy, keeping you healthy type thing and stuff. And it's all the stuff that we know to do better, and sometimes we don't and stuff. And that would be and stuff. It's the Mediterranean diet is good for diabetes, for heart healthy people that need to get their heart back in shape. Maybe something happened, coronary artery disease or different things and stuff like that, a heart attack. You need to keep whatever's healthy left of that heart, because when it attacks, it kills that part of your heart, but your heart can still beat and still run your engine and stuff, as long as you start taking care of the rest of that. So that means being good to the blood pressure, being good to what you put in your body, being good to it and stuff, so that you can start reversing some of these effects, and your death date won't be here. It'll be further down the line, and everything. I said death date. I've never used that word, but okay, that's going to be our new word for Let's Talk Medical. And then bone and joint health. This is all under Mediterranean diet. That's over my head and stuff. Family friendly diet, meaning that the whole family, it got enough stuff under this diet that the whole family will be able to be satisfied. You got those picky eaters. I don't eat nothing unless it has Cheetos on it. But anyway, I'm saying all of this to say that you got the picky eater, you got the I don't eat chicken or I don't eat meat or something like that. Then you got the ones that I only eat the salad, or I'll never touch a piece of lettuce. Like, don't you ever come my way with that, and stuff like that. So it's important and stuff. So the overall to that, it's easy to follow a diet plan for it and stuff. That's what I'm saying. And it has fruits and vegetables, and stuff. We need 5 servings of each, fruits and veggies, whole grains, on your bread, wheat bread, as opposed to white bread and stuff, whole grains, extra virgin olive oil and stuff. And it says, what is it? Daily is fruits, vegetables, whole grains, extra virgin olive oil as opposed to vegetable oil and stuff like that. And then that's daily meals, 3 meals a day and stuff like that. And then for 3 servings per week of fish or seafood of some type, nuts and legumes, which is beans, mainly beans and lentils, if that makes sense. I don't know. I think I've seen lentils before, but we know that I didn't know about those and stuff. So yes, I'm learning tonight and stuff. So then we got 3 servings per day, and this is under a Mediterranean diet. 3 servings a day and stuff, and that's a poultry. That's your bird. If you're not a vegan, of course, and stuff, it would be poultry, low fat dairy, which is low fat milk, 2% milk, or anything fat-free milk and stuff. They got all types of stuff, soy milk or something. Find something else and stuff. And then also eggs, because it's not vegan, so it's eggs. And then 1 serving a week of red meat, and it would be the leanest, most expensive red meat that you can find and stuff, but also in the sweets. So it doesn't restrict you from having sweets ever. It's just saying cut it down to maybe once a week. That's probably almost impossible for some people and stuff. But anyway, I can try. I can make an attempt now that I know that it's good for me and stuff. So definitely that. And then we got a DASH diet. So if you can look over my head, I have the diets, and then I have Mediterranean. You see the DASH diet, and it's just a heart healthy diet. It plays upon the heartstrings, and stuff. If you got high blood pressure, in order to try to go to the other side where you're correcting your hypertension and stuff like that, this is the kind of diet you want to have, which is a DASH diet, and it consists of fruits and vegetables and whole grains. So that's still good, and that's just like the Mediterranean, which is the best diet and stuff. But also fat free or low fat dairy, and stuff. If you're lactose intolerant, they got so many substitutes out there. Just make sure that the fat content is not really high and stuff, and that'll help your heart, because your heart don't need all that clogging stuff coming to it. It works too hard and stuff. And then you got the fish and the poultry. So fish, the little sea creatures and stuff, and then you got the poultry, your birds, and stuff, turkey, chicken, and different things like that. Then it's also beans, a lot of beans and stuff. They say black beans, peas, like black eyed peas and stuff, but it's other peas out there and stuff, and nuts, or tree nuts, seeds and stuff like that. That would be your cashews, almonds, and different things. But guess what? All that fancy kettle corn or the barbecue and all of that, yeah, you putting salt into your body and killing yourself. But if you can learn how to start eating them without the salt on them, or low sodium or half the sodium, if anything, and stuff like that, the better, the better they'll be and stuff. And then you can combine them with like dried cranberries and stuff like that, just to get them in and get them down. And there, it's a good snack and stuff. It's not poisonous like Lunchables. But anyway, vegetable oils. So this is where it changed up a little bit to the vegetable oils, but they want the oil because it still breaks down, as opposed to that lump of lard, and stuff like that, which doesn't do the body good. You got a paleo diet, which is the what they call the caveman diet, like Fred Flintstone diet and stuff. And it's a diet that they said was used 2.5 million years ago to even up to 10,000 years ago. None of us is 10,000, so we don't really know, but I assume that somebody looked this up and found that the cave people were using it and stuff. And that's fruits and vegetables. Of course, they grow out the ground, lean meats. So they chop up that bear or whatever and stuff. I'm not eating bear, but anyway, they chop up that bear or that horse or deer, or I don't know, whatever they found and stuff, and they cut it down and stuff, and they use that leanest meat, and the rest went on a little sports jacket for them and stuff. But anyway, you got the fish, you got the eggs, you got the nuts and seeds, and stuff like that. So that's a big deal, and that's called the paleo diet, caveman diet and stuff. And then there's if you look over there next to the Mediterranean above my head, there's one called the keto diet or ketogenic diet, and that means it consumes low carb and replaces them with fat. Now I told you that fat is a way of getting your calories for energy to go into your cells to get you to moving around. Your heart needs it, your muscles, your leg muscles, your arms, everything needs it and stuff. And it needs that energy unit and stuff, that calorie energy unit and everything inside the cells to make everything function. But it's saying drop down the sugary stuff and pick up more fatty but good fats, so that you trade them off and everything, and they will help you in turn lose weight, but also keep you from going diabetic. Pastor Renita says, come on, talk about that various diet. That's right and stuff, because we got to know what we got out there. Everybody else know, we heard of the Atkins diet and the so-and-so diet and all of that stuff, but are we using any of them? That's why we got to get these recipes. They don't have these books for nothing. You might not have to do exactly what they say on the recipes. you could add your own little twist or your own little flair. But if you're eating now an avocado salad, once or 2 times a day and stuff, you already winning because you went with avocado. Avocado has the healthiest oils in it and all of that stuff. So when you make that avocado salad and then you go ahead and throw you some shrimp in there, and stuff like that, make you your own little stuff like they can't mess with me. I'm chefing, and stuff like that. It makes sense. So then you got on the keto diet and stuff, you reduce carb intakes to down to 50 grams per day. So remember I said you see carbs up there. 1 gram of carbs is 4 calories, 4 units of energy for your cells. This is good for you, see, but it's saying less than 50 because it knows that carbs are in everything. But if you could reduce it down, that's literally like not having no sugar, I'm telling you. But I'm just saying all of this to say that it's saying if you take the carbs down to 50, that's like 200 calories a day and stuff like that. And then you increase your fats and stuff. So it said 1 gram of fat is 9 calories. So what it's doing is it's not taking the calories away from you, which is your energy unit. It's taking the carbs away because they're the ones that you get caught up in, and that's where you come out down with the diabetes and trading it out for some fats and stuff, but some healthy fats because they got healthy fats. Because if the fats get too bad and they clog up your arteries and stuff, then you in another problem with your blood pressure and everything in your heart, and it's not healthy and stuff. So Pastor Renita said, figure out what diet fits you specifically. Absolutely. I challenge you guys to go online and just really just look at all the different diets and stuff and see which one would be the easiest for you to start. That Mediterranean diet, they said that one's really family friendly because it got a little bit of everything in there, so that each picky family member or ones that don't like meat or they don't like this or something like that, they all kind of tailors to everything without taking all the stuff away from you, and stuff like that. Yes, Miss Rosie, yes, right, and stuff. You want to do the one that you can actually have a chance at, and stuff like that. Yourself, and stuff, but also even knowing yourself, you can make changes, and it just starts with trying, and stuff. Yes, Pastor Renita said that's good advice. Yes, make an attempt, and stuff, and tailor it to you and stuff. And they're talking about Greek yogurt or something like that and stuff. If you don't like the Greek yogurt, sometimes you could drop that little strawberry in there, and stuff like that with the yogurt and stuff. And maybe it won't be bitter or too tart for you or something like that. Or change up if you're brave enough to get some cottage cheese. Don't do the yogurt and do the cottage cheese and stuff. It's other hitters out there that will give you the healthy things you need and stuff. It's so much stuff out there that they make available for us and stuff. So that's the keto diet, basically fish and seafood, low carb veggies, poultry, cheese, eggs, healthy oils. That means extra virgin avocado oil and all these different oils they got and stuff. Plain yogurt, but if you can't do the plain yogurt, try cottage cheese. If you can't do the cottage cheese, try something, and stuff. But get in the realm of trying it and stuff, because what doesn't work right now today might work in 2 weeks, and stuff like that. You never know how your tongue changes, to suit what you're putting on it, and stuff like that and stuff. So that was the ketogenic diet. And then there's a vegan diet. Everybody want to know about this one, huh? A vegan diet is plant-based diet, meaning they do not eat foods that come from animals. So don't our milk come from a cow? And the eggs come from chicken. And milk, cheese comes from the milk from the cow, and stuff like that. If you're doing the real one, and stuff like that. And then there's what else is there? I think those are the main ones and stuff. But so a vegan diet is your fruits and vegetables, all types of grains. So you could just go buck wild by just going on there, Googling or something like that and stuff, and finding you some grains. What's good grains? All them ones I was talking about with the little dirt on the top of the wheat bread and stuff, like oral wheat and stuff like that. Those are the ones you're supposed to eat. With all those little sunflower seeds on the top and all those little things, and you be like, oh, this is so strange. It look like little bugs on the top and stuff. Those are the best ones for you. And I bet you them little bugs, once you chew them up pretty good and stuff, give or take having the teeth, and stuff like that, they get down in there and they get to fighting inside the intestines and everything. But guess what they produce? They produce something below that. that turd is going to be a productive one. That number 2 stool, whatever you want to call it, is going to be productive because that's the good stuff and everything. So the con with a vegan diet and stuff is because you're cutting out the whole animal kingdom, and stuff. And they even said that with the vegan diet, they do not eat animal foods, dairy, eggs, or honey. Honey come from the bees. Is the bees an animal? Yeah, they probably an animal or insect or something. It's a human. I mean, I don't know. I guess they got a heart or something like that. But anyway, it's a reason behind it. So they don't even eat that come from there and stuff. But that's a big deal. And the only con to it and stuff is that they're coming up short on nutrients. Remember I said vitamins and minerals? So you're not getting enough protein. So you got to find a protein source that you can scrounge up, to get that part in. Calcium, we need calcium for our bones. We need iron for our blood. We need vitamin B12. I know y'all heard of stress B complex and all that. We need all these things. And a lot of them are not met because you're not eating, you're omitting certain parts of the food from your diet and stuff. So therefore you're not getting that protein. You're not getting a protein from egg or from meat, or something like that. So that's where it's kind of and stuff. But guess what? It's a good thing also in the fact that you can get supplements to supplement the stuff you're missing. So you don't have to go back, I guess I'll eat meat. No, you can get supplements. It's just that it's not the most natural thing unless you get real good supplements. And I'm going to put in the comments later and stuff, some supplements in a place where they really got some decent supplements that break down, that beat a lot of this stuff. One of the top supplement things, in the United States, actually in the world, and stuff. This is real high up things that we have as far as supplements. So not a Fred Flintstone vitamin is not going to work. A Centrum or one a day or something like that, they're probably not going to work. And a lot of times those supplements that you use to try to put back things that you're missing and stuff, if you poop them out, and stuff, or they come out the rectum, the anus, and stuff, then they never really broke down. And remember I said you got small intestine and large intestine, so you didn't swallow that down and went down in the tube and all of that. It's in your belly with stomach acids, and that thing is still whole when it come out of you. What did you get? You didn't get nothing. But I know some vitamins that go inside and they come out, they go where they need to go to your body to help your body keep on being you and stuff. And then you don't have this problem and everything. So I will talk about that later and stuff, definitely. But it's very important because when you're putting them in, you got to research them. And if not for me, research for you, and stuff like that, what they have. There's one more diet I want to mention. It's a big deal and stuff, and that's the TLC, therapeutic lifestyle change diet. That's what all of us need to be on right now. And it's used to lower your cholesterol, to improve your heart healthiness, to lower your LDL. Remember, I said lipoproteins on the last one, part 2 and stuff. Low density lipoproteins, LDL. That's your bad cholesterol. We want to lower it. This therapeutic lifestyle change diet does that. We want to raise your HDL, high density lipoprotein, which is your good cholesterol. I know it seems like it's the opposite and stuff, but it's not. It's the low density means it's bad. The high density means that it's doing more for your body. So you want the good cholesterol, you want that number to be high and stuff. And I know everybody's seen the Cheerios commercial and stuff. They're really saying what's really going on out there. They want to help you and stuff. So with this TLC diet and stuff, it's just basically fruits and vegetables. So that was just like the Mediterranean. Legumes, which is beans and lentils, whatever that may mean, and stuff. Nuts and grains, whole grain breads and different things like that. Everything with the whole grains and the several grains and stuff, they're all good for you and stuff. Non-fat dairy items and stuff. Fish, poultry, which is your fishes are your swimmers, and the birds, are the poultry. The poultry, one more thing, is without the skin. So learn how to strip that skin off or that fatty material off and just eat the chicken without the skin. And then baking things as opposed to frying things and stuff like that is good. And then and other meats in moderate amounts and stuff. And then we got one more thing, fun facts. And that was did you know that we need to cleanse our colon and stuff? Because it's important, because a lot of people, if you notice that when we get older, past our 40s, sometimes even in our early 30s and stuff, we get the little gut. And that's how you know you done made it to the other side out of the little youngster area and stuff. That gut, guess what that is? Even if you're going and stuff, it's poop inside your body. So you need to clean it out because it's holding in those feet worth of intestines, small intestine and large intestine. That's like a whole bunch of feet of intestines drawn up in our body, and it's swelling up and it's causing what they call bowel obstruction. So we got to clean out our colons in order to be healthy and save our lives. All of us and stuff. And then also it causes weight loss. When you keep a nice healthy colon cleanse, it causes you to lose weight immediately upon going, and stuff like that. So that's the big deal and stuff. And then it says that the recommended amount is pooping 3 times a day. Who does that? Yeah, 3 times a day you're supposed to go. And it ain't supposed to be a little tiny one. It's supposed to be like a sizable
thing
and stuff, or your colon is not being cleansed. Something is still in there, and stuff like that. And then just think, the reason why I ain't gonna say HITS, the reason why it stinks is because it's your fermented food, and stuff. So when you put it in there, it take out whatever, it attack whatever and stuff inside your processing center, which is your gastrointestinal system. But then after that, after it take out all of that stuff, it push that stuff out. It's garbage. So it's taking out the garbage. Don't garbage stink in your house? And if you don't take it out in time and stuff, what's in there? Who left that in there? You can't be leaving that in my house. We can't leave it in our house that we call our stomach and stuff, because it stinks. And that's why poo-poo stinks. That's why it's called poo-poo and stuff. It just sounds stinky just saying that and stuff. So one last thing before I get off and stuff. Be a label reader. This is from my heart to yours. Be a label reader. Learn how to start reading those labels and what they really mean, especially those serving sizes, so that you're not fooled by it. Only says 5 calories. 5 times 25 servings, and stuff. So it don't turn into, 5 and stuff. Explore new foods. Give yourself a chance to try Greek yogurt. If you do it, I'll do it too, and stuff like that. Try those new yogurts. Try the cottage cheeses and stuff that you've never had. Also, explore foods of different ethnicities. They said that one of the healthiest foods out there in the ethnicity is the Latino food, traditional Mexican food. That means because they have the refried beans, which are your bean serving. They use a lot of fresh vegetables. Like you're chewing on jalapenos, you're chewing on onions and tomatoes, and different things like that. Cilantro, that's still a leafy a leafy green, the cilantro that you chop up and fry into the foods and stuff like that. Garlics, they use all of those things and stuff. So that's why they're one of the healthiest, not the healthiest, but one of the healthiest traditional Mexican food and stuff. I think that's it and stuff, except for the most healthiest things you could do for yourself is drink 8 to 12 glasses of water. That's 8 ounce, so it's not that big. It's really small, like a cup and stuff. 8 ounces, but 8 to 12 of them, and everything. Leafy green vegetables. Let's get some added in. I do it, you do it, and stuff. Fish, adapting you a good fish, and stuff, and having that and stuff. What is it? Catfish or basa, or I think it's, sole or red snapper. Adopt the fish and stuff. Berries. Let's get some berries in and stuff. They good and stuff. Raspberries, you got your, they told me bananas is a berry. I was like, yeah, because it got seeds in the inside and stuff. So bananas is a berry, and stuff like that. And then you got nuts, that's your tree nuts, that's your cashews, your almonds, walnuts, and all of those things and stuff. Olive oil or any kind of oils and stuff, really check them out and stuff, because some of them are very healthy to fry with, and they don't change the taste of your food that much and stuff. Legumes, I told you, beans and lentils and stuff. Kimchi, that's a Chinese fermented cabbage and stuff like that and stuff. But they said it's healthy for your body. Let's try it. I don't know. You try it first and then tell me if it tastes good. No, I'm just playing and stuff. And I told you the Mexican. Other than that, one more thing, unhealthy foods real quick and stuff. And that's processed meats. So remember, I got up, I got me some bacon and eggs and sausage or whatever and stuff. I just want to get this over with and stuff, because these are unhealthiest foods in the world, and stuff like that. And that's your processed meat, bacon, hot dogs. Don't forget the kids' hot dogs. Even when we have a barbecue, put them hot dogs on the grill for the kids. We feed them the most poisonous stuff. Apple juice got the Capri Suns or kaput and stuff, and then the hot dogs is bad and stuff. Cold cuts. So that's our dry salamis and our little ham and our little roast beef and pastrami and stuff. That's cold cuts and stuff. Soda. I don't believe it yet. No. Soda, white bread, French fries. These are unhealthiest foods you can put in your body. I'm just saying. Fast food burgers, In-N-Out, I don't know. Sorry, In-N-Out, but anybody, McDonald's, or whatever and stuff. Donuts, unhealthiest foods we can put in our body. Donuts, processed cheese. I don't even think that's cheese. The American cheese that come with the little plastic. Have you ever tried? I saw somebody trying to set it on fire and it didn't burn. So what happened? It ain't going to burn or break down in our body. That's why it's called unhealthy food. Potato chips. You mean to tell me Lay's, they taste like they so delicious? Yeah, potato chips. Processed snack foods. That's your Lunchables. That's your little, stuff that those little crackers with the little cheese, little funny cheese and a little red stick. Yeah. But anyway, last but not least, alcohol. Let's stop drinking now. Everybody stop drinking, and stuff. But I'm saying all that to say, I am done. I thank you for surviving this live with me, Pastor Benita and family online. I thank you all and stuff. And it's all from my heart, and stuff. I just want to see us all healthy and all of us living, and stuff, and all of us doing good. And remember, the biggest thing is, aside from making a lifestyle change, 1% a day is all you need and stuff. But don't let the kids tell you what they gonna eat and what they can and can't eat. They don't even know what's in it. and stuff. If they seen the poison and how it was made, they probably would never eat, and stuff. So I thank you, Miss Rosie and Miss Barbara and Pastor Renita and everybody else that might have got a chance to get on and stuff. I thank you and God bless you. All right.
Well, amen. We thank God again for another Let's Talk
Yes.
Medical. Well, we learned something new. Listen, listen, check the labels. The
Ooh.
nurse said be a label reader. Be a label reader. Read the
Yes.
labels. Make sure you're not poisoning yourself.
Mm. Okay.
Make sure you're not poisoning your family. We got to be more mindful. This is very good, very informational, very awakening. You know, you get one body, take care of it. This is the temple of the Holy Ghost.
Yes.
Take care of it. Is this the body you got to carry the message in? Is this the body that you got to fulfill purpose in? Take care of
Yes.
it. And the way you take care of it is by learning how to take care of it, what to look for, and what to do about it. And so we are truly ahead of the game. We're learning, and we have a mind to do better. So that's the blessing. I'm trying to get my voice back. The nurse did a wonderful job. Thank you so much for all that came on. We came on a little late tonight. I had to run, be a mommy, and run my son to Benihana's. But we made it on. Better late than never. And one thing
That's
about it, we
right.
might be late. It's still gonna be good. Listen, we might shift and move a little bit, but you still gonna eat. You still gonna get some good stuff.
That's
So
right.
that's one thing we're gonna always bring quality information and knowledge and wisdom to the platform. So govern yourselves accordingly. We do have 3 platforms, actually 4. Charlene also shares the live on her page as well, I'm sure. But you can catch us on YouTube, the church page, and Renita
Yes.
Jones' Facebook page. Share this information. You never know who needs to hear it. Listen, you learned about new diets tonight. New
Yes.
diets. Not just starving yourself, new ways to eat, new ways to balance your diet.
That's
New ways
right.
to put food together to make it work together for your body, for longevity of life. So be encouraged. We thank God. Let's pray out. Lord, we thank you and we praise you. Thank you for our nurse. Bless her. Bless her because of her service. Bless her because of her giving. She wants to give. She wants to serve. She wants to tell. She wants to help. And she wants to make people better. That's why she got in the field, to be a nurse, to make people better, to aid and assist with healing. So, God, we thank you for her. Give her what she needs as she pours out what she knows to us. God, meet needs in her life, meet needs in her household, touch her family, let them be healed, touch her body, let her be healed. In the name of Jesus, we pray. And if you have any topics,
Amen.
if you have any topics you want to talk about in the future, I'm about to go rest my voice. If you have any topics you want to talk about in the future, please share them, and our nurse will be glad to bring it to you. All right? God bless you all. Until the next time. See you later. See you later, alligator.
Yes.